Hey all you fish freaks and reefers, this is AW1300 and thanks for joining me. Today we're talking fish. I know mostly what I share with you guys is about my corals and my reef in general. I clearly have way more coral than I do fish, but what got me into this hobby in the beginning was keeping clownfish, so that's what we're going to talk about today. I've always been fascinated by clowns. The symbiotic relationship that they form with anemones is truly amazing. They provide it with food and protection from pests, and in exchange the anemone provides them with a place to live and a place to lay their eggs. I've bred clownfish for a while. I worked for a breeder. I've always just loved Ocellaris, which is what I have. They're very quirky, they're very beautiful. I love the clean look of them. It's very natural. That's what you would see in the reef. I've bred platinums, Picassos, midnights, all types of different ones, maroons, Clarkies. They're all beautiful, they're all gorgeous in their own ways, but to me Ocellaris clowns is just where it's at. I've always loved them. I've had trouble getting them to host in anything other but carpet anemones. We'll go more in depth on a clownfish specific video in the future. Keep an eye out for that. I'll give you a care guide, everything that I've learned about them over the years of keeping them, breeding them. The other fish I have in here is a yellow tang, as you can see, and it's kind of a small tank for a yellow tang, especially one of this size. Took it in when it was about the size of a quarter from a fellow reefer who had kind of gotten in over their head, didn't realize the work that a surgeonfish needed and the requirements, so I took it in under some less than ideal circumstances, which is why I only have the 3 fish in the tank. Tangs are very territorial. They have to be the last fish in the tank. Again, I'll do a video more specific about tangs in the future, so keep an eye out for that, how to care for them, and you know, exactly what they need. They're pretty easy overall, you know, if you introduce them right and you have the right inhabitants with them. They're really friendly and beautiful fish. I've always loved yellows, sailfins, coal eyes, different species like that. I kind of like this look more than the look of the regal blues and the Atlantic powder blues. You know, to each their own. They're all beautiful fish. They're good algae eaters. It's really why I like having them in the tank. But like I said, we'll go into a more specific video on each species a little bit later on. Keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for more updates on the reef and the other freshwater tanks that I've got going. I do appreciate everybody's support and views. Let's get some conversations going in the comments. Tell me what you guys do, what you think of the tanks, any suggestions, questions. I'm always open to dialogue. I love hearing from fellow reefers. I hope everybody's having a great day and happy reef keeping.